to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Florida International Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another level this week. The North Texas Mean Green for the h2h college football. Today's State Apologetic Jesse Paul with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it up. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On the first down for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out. The 21.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On the ready.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. Go.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Decided to take off.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Snap it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, look out! He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mean Green. And once he got away from the defense, shot it down.
These offensive players are start the sounds, but that is exactly what you do. First drive, hand the football off, making a big explosive run, set the tone for this football.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Trying to find his man on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if the secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages. This offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow anything to this year.
Now on second down.
42 Spider.
Handoff to the single running back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Gets it out quickly. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm and what better way than convert it on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
And you want to ready. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
On second down, just keeps firing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the pass. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Longer. Under.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Spider.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. Gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Fast motion from the offense. They're going to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Quick handoff. Rolls his way forward. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. On the ready. Work on 2nd down. Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Lasso. Ready.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. After that, latest answer ties things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to run it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably... Guessing that return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Last two runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the touch. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Snagged in the middle. It's Price. Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
North Texas really has it going on offense. With the catch, it's Price. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before returning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. The field position is bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that.
Well, field position, no problem. How about a great job on the offense? This offense gets a good rhythm early, moving back up, even in a predictable situation. Great job.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. App State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Mountaineers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far
enough there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well give it to him again. Not much work from there. It'll be 2nd and 9. NIU pushing to hard. Through the air, it's Jenkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
On the double.
Florida International, 7.
On the set.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late.
On the ready.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Green 25.
From the red zone, looking for a space. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Bad news on that play is an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew this guy wasn't going to catch it. Nobody was. Jump ball.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make the play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his nine.
First down, the drag down. Good job by the receiver. Man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
On the option. He'll toss it. And he could not get loose on the run.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Gorilla.
Wants to throw. It's Morris. Throws to the back. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball is not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
They're showing their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. I bet you're going to love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so easy for a QB.
You would have been the only All-American in this group game if I were allowed to have push passes. Not how you're playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around.
On the double.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Direct snap. Lowers those pads. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play
On the
defensive
set.
end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Big Green.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver analysis was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there on the 6 points.
And he made the extra point without a problem. Lining up, coming to kick after that touchdown run. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
On the ready.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the 1st down.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, you got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, bigger team. You can tell they put that game on film, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Got it.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Panther! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score. Every possession matters so much. What does that mean?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
Ready up.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
In blue. In blue.
Might as well stick with him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Up tempo for the offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finds a trace at the 20. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
A first down run on the doorstep. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Okay.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long
29
coming.
Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
On the double.
3rd and goal from way back there.
Easy.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Push down for the tackle.
4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
On the
They're
set.
going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on 4th down.
Arrow.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Let's it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Texas.
I just love the execution on this offense. Late in the half, you want to take the lead, you want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. Finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum.
Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys at FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring. These defenses have to have a lot of answers.
No, this game's been a tragedy, man. So if you're on offense right here, keep the pedal to the metal, keep the tempo going, stay aggressive.
Right, time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Easy.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Wants to throw on third down. Looking left. He makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that play.
Terrier. Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got some room to run. At the 30. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, create some momentum for my squad right here in the third.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
Okay,
The
ready?
defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. This time he's got his man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. FIU pushing tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort for this defense moving forward.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They go to the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Florida. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Let's see how much they can get on 2nd and 9 from the 20. They'll go with a direct snap. Shows him the stiff arm. They bring him down, but a solid pickup will put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable. They've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Panthers.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Power football is right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
So far, everything we've seen will work for this offense. Football, regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the way.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little bit of block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. North Texas really has it going on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Price. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Afterburners coming. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
I love that football. I love the timing of the snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell
Okay,
defense
ready?
was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. It's complete to the left. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, he's close to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. He can run in, he can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Looking to pass. It's Morris. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw.
Ready,
Ball
break.
falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Slap. Ready, go.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's good. They convert. Defense makes a stop, but the chain's woven. It's 1st and goal from the 8.
That could be a concern, right? That essentially would just be a field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The option look. Now the pitch. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Wow, this offense will have a lot of in this one. Knowing that they put down discipline in the field, you can get it done. You can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So a drive there of 82 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ball. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take his touchback.
On the double.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce. Right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. Your defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Complete in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
On the
First
ready.
down to start the drive after the break. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quick completion on the out route.
That man coverage when they get up in the face to make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get up deep in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice
Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Dumps it to the back. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Was third and short. Throwing for it. Just can't come with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on fourth down.
High gain here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he hauls it in inside the 30. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, FIU. They've got the lead here in the fourth. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just that he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
Got it.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. And once he rounds it in, it's time to make a house call.
It's not accident. This guy's the second receiving touchdown. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball, so they can do damage in games like this one.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Complete to start this drive. And a good job coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. FIU pushing tempo.
It's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving on the year for him.
Nice move to keep moving. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Routes like that are great times to get quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands. Let him do the rest.
Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but still a good game.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers. If they're going to be disciplined, run to the right route, and all the ball outside. Because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside, and then the quarterback can go the other direction.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Looking for a huge play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of the field.
It's just simple.
to get the defense to show his hand. Looking to pass on second down. A swipe downfield. Touchdown, Panthers! They move on top here in the fourth. They'll try to tack one more on their score. That has touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead in just a few minutes left? Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
This is so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down and second and 7.
Come on, set.
They'll leave it with him. At the 40, there we go. Hit the afterburners kick. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Cricket. Razor.
They'll ride the hot hand. Running for the right. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gains a little bit of everything on that one. The guys are making somehow, some way, spots their way into the end zone. We'll have a tie game in the fourth. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Back to pass, it's Morris. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Big Green.
Great job on the score. And listen, right here at this point of the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to keep the extra point because the field goal still leads me. I go for a 2-point conversion.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, I always talk about the first down. Just get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision making by the quarterback too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Going to the running game. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Over the middle, it's Lewis. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in a game. Understand when to take the shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there like on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, Reese, and there's no defense for perfect throws, and that's what this guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage hasn't always been awful, but this guy just finds a way to thread the needle.
The Panthers with the 1st and 10.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards, and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
A great job by the linebacker, understanding all the zone coverage. I drop my team less than when that quarterback's feet get set. My feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Let it go break that up and swat it down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The holder will kneel at the 33, a 43-yard attempt for the win. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will kneel at the 33, a 43-yard attempt for the win. And it's good. He drove it through the uprights. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.